What is up, guys? Welcome to DaVinci Resolve 16 complete video editing tutorial for beginners. DaVinci Resolve is one of the many video editing softwares in the market. It is easy to use, beginner friendly, and it is free. A lot of YouTubers and video editors, including screenwriters and producers, use DaVinci Resolve to edit their videos. You're probably new to video editing, you're probably a YouTuber and you want to know how to edit your videos, or maybe you just have a video that you want to edit and share with your friends or family. Maybe you want to edit your vacational video, your birthday video, or your Thanksgiving video. Whatever the video you want to edit, this is probably the most important video tutorial you want to pay attention to. I have done my best and tried to make this tutorial as easy as possible for you. I have divided this tutorial into different sections to make it learner-friendly. Also, if you want to learn some parts of the DaVinci Resolve video tutorial, just some parts, then go to the description below and jump to the section you want. Now, this tutorial is divided into different sections, and these are the sections we have divided it into. Number 1, introduction. Number 2, uploading videos, images, and b-rolls. 3, the edit section or the edit page. 4, adding another video or b-roll. 5, adding texts. 6, adding images. 7, dynamic zoom, how to highlight an area. And 8, how to render or deliver your video. In this complete video tutorial, we are not going to go deep to make your video look like it's from Hollywood or Bollywood. But this tutorial will help you make your video appear more professional, fun to watch, viewer-friendly to your target audience. Without further ado, let's begin. Right, so I have opened my DaVinci Resolve 16. Now, this is the tool that I use to edit all my videos, and the tool that most YouTubers and even advanced or beginners use to edit their videos. Now, it is very simple. It might look complicated at first, but it's so simple. There's nothing much in and around DaVinci Resolve. Now, first things first, I want to make sure that you have all your things ready. Make sure you have your videos or your sound effects or any image that you want to use to do video editing about. Okay, so now it's very simple. Now, forget everything else in and around this whole window here. Now, I just want you to look down at where I have highlighted the lower bar there. Now, in this lower bar, we have some icons. Now, these are the icons that's going to navigate to know to which point you want to edit your video from. Of course, the first things first is you want to upload your videos, your files, your sound effects, music, or anything else you're going to use inside DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so that one is going to be on the first button here called media. You see where it's called media there? Yeah, now you have all these other buttons that you're going to use as we go. All right, so the first things first, of course, you're going to come to media here, and then you're going to upload our video. So let's upload the video. Now, there's several ways to upload a video on DaVinci Resolve. Now, for me, I just come to my folder here, and then this is the video that I want to use to help you know how to edit your video. So I'm just going to take that video, and then I drag and drop it on my media file there. Now, it's going to ask you a question here if you want to change the frame, but I also don't change the frame. Just click OK. And just like that, you have your video media file here. Now you can upload even images here, sound effects, and any other thing you're going to use to edit your video. Now in this case, I'm just going to use my video here. There's nothing much I want to use. Okay, maybe I might add just one more video here, video playback, that I'm going to use right there for the sake of helping you understand how to edit in DaVinci Resolve. Let me just do that again. Okay, there we go. All right, so once you have uploaded your videos, your media, your sound effects, your images, whatever, onto DaVinci Resolve, now you want to skip this next button called cut. It's not so important because I'm going to show you the easiest way now you can quickly and easily edit your video. Just skip cut and then go to this third icon here called edit. So click on edit there, and then DaVinci Resolve will bring you to this new window. Now, this is also not so complicated. Now, of course, on the top part here is some features you can use, but mostly not going to use these features so much. I just want you to bring your attention to this part here, which I've highlighted. Now, this part here shows what you have uploaded onto DaVinci Resolve. And then this window shows you the file that you're going to use. If the video is going to show you here, okay, and here is going to show you the output, how you edit it. So this is the original. This first window shows you the original video as it is. This second window shows you the one that looks like after you've edited. Now, if you go to the left lower side part of this window, we have some other editing tools here. It's just titles and video, whatever, effects, generating video transitions and audio transitions. Now you're going to see how to use those. Okay. So now what is the next step once you have come into this video? We're going to drag and drop this video onto this space. Okay, so this is how you drag and drop your video here. Like that, as simple as that, to the end there. So now this is what you're going to edit. This is the video, and this is what you're going to edit. Now if you want to play it, you just come to this button here. If you click that, it will start to play. Now, of course, there it has started. You might not hear the sound, but it's already started to play. Okay. So now, so you have already gone very far as editing your video is concerned, by the way, if you didn't know. You are so much into it. Now, the next things, of course, now is play, edit, play, edit, play, edit. As you play it, you edit it, you add, you cut, you paste, you do whatever you want with it. So it's very simple. Let's try, for example, editing this video. So the first thing I always do is just play so that you know at what point do you want to cut, do you want to start. For example, where do I want my video to start? Let's see. I'm going to listen to it until the point where I hear my voice starting to speak. Welcome. So it starts there. That's where I start. So it's very simple. Now what I do here, I come to this razor blade here, click on that razor blade, then come here, and then just click on like that. Then like that, that's where my voice, I start to talk. This is not, I didn't start to talk here. Then I come to this cursor, point of the cursor, then I come there, and then you can always delete this, or I'll just drag it to the end. So I'm just going to drag it to the end first, like that. And then, of course, just drag this one there again. Okay. So now I just continue to play it. So remember, as it is playing, it is showing you what is going on this window here. You see these windows here as it's playing. So let's say it's okay. The video is okay until here, where I want to insert my video playback. So when I want to insert something here, what do? I come back again to my razor blade here, and then I come there, cut it, and then I come back to my cursor and then drag it. So I want to insert maybe a video playback. For example, this is a video. You're going to see what this video does. I just want to drag it and drop it there. So you've seen that. Let me just do that again for you. So you come and highlight it, drag it, and then drop it there like that. Okay, then I can drag this one. Yeah. So let's play it and see. So do you want to know this? Now you see that now I have just added a video playback there, telling my viewers to subscribe and click the notification button. So that's a video. That was a separate video, a brief video that I've just added on my clip to help me actually edit the entire video, just like that. Now, let's say, for example, I want to add a subscribed title, okay, or text. So come on the bottom left side of DaVinci here, and there's a place here called title. Now you just come on title here, and then you can choose any title that you want. By the way, there are some here, and then there are some also down here. Let's say I choose this text, then I just just drag it and drop it here again. If you just highlight it, drag it, and drop it here. So these are text. So how do I put something on that text? So just come here, click on it. Once you click on it, come to the top right corner of this DaVinci Resolve called Inspect here. Click on Inspect. When you click on Inspect, it opens for you this window. Now you can always drag and drop this to see the entire window if you want, the that's here. But for my sake, I just want to say here, subscribe, for example, or maybe download. When I wanted my viewers to download something below, download the sheet below, like that. So as the video is playing, it's going to show this text on the video. All right, so you can even do a lot of editing and formatting around the text. You can give it a font family, you can give it a font face, even color. Let's say you just want color. I can change this to maybe be red. Let's say it be red. Size, you can change the size the way you want. Tracking, line spacing, everything you want to do as far as editing this text is concerned. Then once you finish with your editing, then you just come back up there, then you can, for you to save anything that you're doing, just for people who are in Windows, just click Control S and you've saved whatever you are editing. So it's saving there what I'm editing. Okay, so now let's play this part so that we see what I have edited. Now, if you're an online marketer and YouTuber or an online marketer, this video will show you online. And there you go. So you've seen where that download sheet below. That is what I was talking about. So I've added a text there. Now you can make this text to come down. You're just going to highlight again this part called text, then come to inspect. And then we can come to position. See position Y? So when you come to position Y, I'm just going to drag that text down like that. See? Just highlight that, then drag the text down. So just come to position here, come to text, come to inspect text, and then come to position here, then come to Y. You can drag it always up or down, depending on how you want it to. I'm going to drag it up somewhere there. As simple as that, and you've added a text on your video. Now, so you've already learned how to add another video, the B-roll on your video. You've learned how to add a text on your video, and you can even change the font and the color and everything else around that text, even the position of that text. All right. So the next thing is you want to add an image. That's the same thing. Add an image. If you have an image on this part here, on the top right part here, just drag and drop it where you want it to be, or cut it and paste it between different at what minute or second you want to place that image. The same way. Okay, you use this button razor blade to cut, and then you just drag it. For example, let's say you want to add an image. Let's say this is my image here. I'll use this razor blade here, and then maybe I want to add it here. I just come and cut it there, come back to my cursor, and then drag this behind. And then let's say this is my image. I'm just going to click on it and then drag it there like that. And then I'm going to drag this one back because, oops. Just do that again like that. So then I drag this to close that gap. That's like that. Let's say, so I've added an image there. So let's say you need to add an image there. You need to add an image like over and above your video. Now it's very simple. Let's say, so that's how it was initially. Okay, so if this is an image that I want to add above my video, just drag it and drop it above there like that, and it's going to show that video and not this. It's going to show that image in this video. So that's how you add images, sound, and text, and other B-roll clips on your video as you edit, as you go along. All right, so very simple. So let's say we want to highlight some points. So we're going to go on with this video, and let's say we want to highlight some point, okay? All right, so I've skipped ahead to this video because I want to show you another effect that you can add on your video as you edit it. Let's say you want to highlight you want to highlight some specific part of the video for your viewers to see it or to emphasize on that part of that video. Now you're going to come to the left side of your DaVinci Resolve. So here, written effects, just click on effects like that, and then come to what you call adjust clips. So you're going to take this, drag it to where you want it to be, right out there. So I want to highlight this person here, this particular video that I was talking about in this part of my video tutorial. Okay, so then I'm going to put this, I'm going to put that highlight adjustment clip effects there, and then I'm going to put this red line there because that's where I want it to hide. Then I'm going to click on it there, highlight it, and then you're going to come to this arrow here. See this arrow? Just click on down there, then say dynamic zoom. So click dynamic zoom right there. Okay, so once you click dynamic zoom, then come to aspects, inspect here. Then once on inspect, just scroll down towards dynamic zoom, then activate dynamic zoom right there, and then come back. And then now you see there is a green box there with some white at the edge, white circle at the edge. There's also a red line there with some white boxes at the edge. Now the green box is where it ends, and then the red is where the video begins. Now, I'm going to understand this once I've done it. So I'm just going to drag this part here. I'm going to drag it, and then I'm going to bring it to where I want to highlight it. Then I'm going to drag this all green all the way out to the entire video. Okay, like that. So let's see now what that one does. So I want to, for my Windows, I want to click on Control S to save what I've done, and then let's see what that effect has done on our video. Do you see what that effect has done? Let me just go back again and show you. Let's see what that video, that effect has done. Now it is bringing me to that view that I want my viewers to focus on. So that's where it brings me. Okay, now if you want this transition to be smooth, then you can always come to this part here and then drag it a bit there, up there, and then you see these white things here, just drag them like that so that the transition becomes a bit smooth. It doesn't become so quick. Okay, so let's play that and see how the effect. So now it's a smooth kind of transition where it doesn't jump like that. It's simple and nice. So now you've seen that effect on how you can highlight or you can take your viewers to one specific point of your video. Now there's also another aspect of highlighting which is also more interesting. Now let's look at this. So it's another the same. So come to the left side here called effects, click on effects, then drag and drop this adjustment maybe somewhere there. Let's say you want to highlight another thing again. Then I'm going to drag this one in the middle there. I'm going to highlight that. Now this is even more interesting. Okay, so once you've highlighted that, now you're going to come here. All right, so this is the second way on how you can even have more emphasis on some part of your video. Okay, so I've dragged and dropped this adjustment clip to this part here, and then I have highlighted it like that. Then you make sure that this red pointer here is at the effects you want to make changes to, and then come to the lower bars here, the lower bars here of your DaVinci Resolve. Click on color. You see this thing called color? Click on that color. It brings you here. Once it brings you here, now you want to see how this effects is so nice. So you come here and then you click on, you can choose any here. So I'm going to choose on this box like that. And then if you're keen, you're going to see some box has been created here on my video. So I want to highlight on this particular video. So I'm going to just bring that on down like that. I want to highlight on some specific part, then bring that on that, and then I'm going to highlight on, let's say, this video now. Okay, then once you've done that, you just come to this part. You see this part here with this something like graph curves, and then you come here, you point this one down, you bring it down like that, and then you come back here, and then you see this. You just keep playing with this until it shows that. So if you're keen, you realize that it has kind of highlighted this part and it has blocked away this other part. So I'm just going to click on Ctrl S there to save that, and then we're going to go back and see what the effect has done to our video. So let's watch this video and see what it has done. Okay, let's hope it works. You see that it has highlighted this particular part only. That is amazing. That's the power of DaVinci Resolve. Now, again, if you want it to be smooth, you can always adjust these buttons like that so that the effects become smooth. And then let's say that again, see, it's highlight that particular point only. So that's that when it comes to editing your videos on DaVinci Resolve. Now you can see how these effects can make you look like a pro in as far as editing your videos on DaVinci is concerned. Now you can go ahead and play with all these other effects that DaVinci Resolve give you as far as video transition is concerned, audio transition is concerned, titles, and all the other effects. But those are the main ways that you can use to easily and quickly edit your video on DaVinci Resolve. Now, of course, once you've edited your DaVinci Resolve, you want to save it, and then you want to render it or download it to your PC. And how do you do that? Now, let's assume that we've finished editing the entire video. So now you come again to this bottom bar here of DaVinci Resolve. The last button here called deliver or render in some other DaVinci Resolve softwares. Just click on these things that look like a jet taking off. Click on that, and then it's going to bring you to this page. Voila. Now at this point you might say, oh my god, everything is going on. Not too much is going on here actually. Assume these are just the clips that you have just been editing, and this is where the streaming goes on. So these ones are not even important. Not important. What's important is this part. This part shows you the video that you've editing, how you've edited it, the final edited video version of it. You can let's drag this the first part here and play and view what you've done. Okay, once you've done that, now it's very simple. Now if you want to deliver or render or download your video to your PC, now you come here to the top right side of DaVinci Resolve. Now you can do custom, you can do YouTube, you can do Vimeo, whatever format you want. Now mostly I recommend you do custom as your default way to download your video. And then of course you're going to get your video title, so give it a title there. Yeah, whatever title you want to give it. And then location here is of course where you want it to be downloaded into. So which folder do you want to download into? Maybe I want it mine to just go to the desktop there. Okay, then I click save. So that's the location or the directory I want my video to go to. And then make sure this part here, you see this part? Make sure it's always single clip, not individual clips. Okay, make sure this part is marked single clip, never individual clip. Then the final and probably the most important part you want to change is the format. The format is very, very key as far as the video is concerned, because there's some video formats that are difficult to transport or to upload on YouTube. So you're just going to come here and format, then click on that down arrow, and of course the default or the most commonly used and preferred video format is MP4. So select MP4 there. Again, select MP4. Okay. Once you've done that, those are the only settings you're going to do here. Nothing much. Give it a directory, give it a title, a directory, make sure that it's single, and then give it a format which is MP4. Then you want to click on this button, add to render queue, like that, and then you just click on start to render. Then it's just download. It is the DaVinci Resolve software will download your video to that particular location you have shown it. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. It is my hope and belief that you have enjoyed it, but most importantly, you have gotten some value and you can now edit your videos. If there is anything that you think I have left and you may want to know, kindly comment below and I'll surely make a video on that as well. Adios, amigos.